Hey everyone, and welcome back to Supercar. If you're looking for a new SUV that promises rugged capability without emptying your bank account, you're in the right place. The Dacia Duster has always been the king of budget SUVs, but for 2025, it's completely transformed. It looks tougher, it's smarter, and it's more electrified than ever. But is this redesign a complete home run, or are there a few compromises lurking under that aggressive new skin? Today we're doing a deep dive into the all-new Dacia Duster 2025 pros and cons you need to know. We'll break down the game-changing features, the impressive new powertrains, and, most importantly, the compromises Dacia had to make to keep the price down. Stick around to the end before you make any buying decisions. Before we hit the road, do me a huge favor. If you love honest, in-depth car reviews, hit that subscribe button, tap the bell icon, and give this video a like. Now let's find out if the 2025 Duster lives up to the hype. Forget everything you thought you knew about the Duster's styling. This new model has gone from cheap and cheerful to genuinely head-turning. The first major pro for the 2025 Duster is its bold new look. Taking cues from its bigster concept, Dacia has given the Duster a proper glow-up. It now boasts a muscular, boxy silhouette with reinforced wheel arches, a beefier front grille, and the striking new Y-shaped LED lighting signature. This isn't just a styling update, it's a total shift in character, giving the Duster a genuinely rugged, almost premium off-roader presence that simply wasn't there before. Crucially, this new design sits on the modern CMF-B platform from the Renault Group. This is a massive improvement over the old architecture, bringing with it better crash safety, improved refinement, and the ability to house the new electrified powertrains. This modern foundation is the key to why the new Duster feels like such a huge leap forward. When it comes to bang for your buck, the Duster remains the undisputed champion, but the new one is clever about it. It's impossible to talk about the Duster without mentioning its price. Even with all the upgrades, the 2025 model remains one of the most affordable compact SUVs on the market. But the value goes beyond the sticker price. The Duster is brilliantly practical. It boasts a large boot, which, depending on the powertrain, can exceed 470 liters, and the interior is packed with smart, durable features. One of the coolest innovations is the U-clip accessory system, a set of strong mounting points around the cabin that let you clip in things like cup holders, phone stands, or a special portable lamp. This is a perfect example of Dacia's no-nonsense philosophy, focusing on useful, hard-wearing solutions instead of expensive gimmicks. This focus on durability and low-cost maintenance is a huge pro for anyone seeking a true workhorse. Dacia has officially entered the era of electrification, offering two new engine options that promise genuine fuel savings. The third big pro is the introduction of hybrid power. The engine lineup has been fully updated, and now includes two key options: a mild hybrid 130 and for the first time a full hybrid 140. The full hybrid system with its 1.6-liter petrol engine and two electric motors is especially significant. Dacia claims this setup allows for up to 80% electric driving time in urban environments, leading to a huge reduction in fuel consumption. This brings the Duster firmly into the modern era, offering excellent efficiency and a smoother, quieter driving experience in the city. The fact that Dacia is offering this advanced technology at such an accessible price point is truly a game-changer for the budget SUV segment. While the design is better, step inside and you'll quickly remember how Dacia keeps the price tag so low. Now, let's move on to the compromises, starting with con number 1. The interior quality. Yes, the design is modern. You get a 10-inch touchscreen on higher trims, and the ergonomics are improved with physical buttons for climate control. However, the bulk of the interior plastics are still hard and unyielding. This isn't a premium cabin. While the materials are practical and durable, designed to be wipe clean and handle rough use, they lack the soft touch refinement you'd find in a more expensive rival like a Nissan Qashqai or a Skoda Karoq. If you prioritize a plush, quiet, and refined cabin feel for your daily commute, the Duster's practical, hard plastic approach will feel like a definite step down. The new Duster is miles better than the old one, but its budget nature shows its face when you hit the motorway. Con number 2 is related to the cost cutting, specifically in refinement. While the new CMF-B platform has improved the Duster's road manners, noise insulation is still a weak point, particularly at higher speeds. The Duster is noticeably louder on the motorway compared to its pricier competitors. Road noise, wind noise, and the sound of the engine, especially the 3-cylinder units when accelerating hard or the hybrid system when the petrol motor kicks in, can all be quite intrusive. This means that for drivers who spend a lot of time doing long highway journeys, the elevated noise levels could lead to driving fatigue and detract from the overall experience. The Duster is a great city and country lane cruiser, but it's not the ultimate long-distance refined express. Our final con focuses on the in-car technology. While the introduction of a 10-inch touchscreen with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto is welcome on mid to high trims, the actual software experience can be sluggish. Reports suggest the screen's response time is not as quick or fluid as in some rivals, and some of the internal software features have been described as flaky or buggy. Furthermore, buyers who opt for the entry-level essential trim will find a very stripped-back experience. You don't even get a touchscreen, instead relying on a simple phone holder and Dacia's smartphone app system, while Dacia offers an easy-to-use My Safety button to quickly disable annoying mandatory driver assists. This necessity itself highlights the basic nature of the software integration. The tech is functional, but it's not slick. So, with all the game-changing pros and the clear-cut cons, should you put the 2025 Dacia Duster on your shortlist? The Dacia Duster 2025 is perhaps the most significant generation yet. The pros are massive: the stunning, rugged new design, the unbeatable value and U-clip practicality, the highly efficient hybrid powertrains. The cons are understandable trade-offs: the hard unrefined interior plastics, the high road and wind noise at speed, the basic tech on lower trims, and sluggish software. The final verdict is clear. The Dacia Duster is still the best value SUV on the market, but it's now a genuinely competitive one. If you are a buyer who prioritizes rugged looks, off-road ability, great fuel efficiency, and clever practicality, all while keeping costs low, the 2025 Duster is an absolute winner. If, however, your priorities are a luxury feel, whisper-quiet cruising, and the most advanced polished infotainment system, you'll need to look further up the price ladder. What do you think of the new Duster? Are the hybrid engines enough to tempt you, or is the lack of refinement a deal-breaker? Let us know in the comments below. We've covered the pros and cons, but I know many of you are curious about the different trims. Would you like me to create a follow-up video script breaking down the best value trim levels for the 2025 Dacia Duster?